Hey fam. So I was feeling a little bit of music, and I thought I should record it. And I don't know. I guess maybe I'm gonna upload it. But I don't know if y'all on the same energy right now. But I'm on this like I don't know. I feel free. I feel liberated. I feel like I'm just ascending and ascending and ascending, and I'm so grateful for it. And it makes me really feel like a kid again. Like it's okay to mess things up. I don't have to be perfect. I get to learn as I go. And it really just makes me want to sing all kind of things to you guys. And I know where to start. I'm thinking like, bounce, 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 bounce. What y'all thinking about that? Hold on. So someone else put me on R. Kelly earlier tonight. I didn't know we forgave him. I'm feeling very inspired by different artists to co-create something beautiful with them. I'm more so thinking, I think her name is Aniko. Beautiful music, like just filling my body with passion, just making me want to move. And, hopefully I'm moving with spirit, and hopefully I catch some of this stuff on camera, and hopefully I'll download and share with you guys, because I feel like this is all part of the journey. So much is going on. I think we'll get to that when we're supposed to. But right now, I just want to celebrate with y'all because I feel like singing. And I have not sang in a long time. And I need some voice lessons. And I need some coaching. And I need some advice. And I'm open to all that stuff, okay? Because I love singing. And I have been holding back for way too long. So y'all just going to bear with me while I get my vocal range together. And we have some fun because I'm really hoping y'all feeling this energy I'm on. It's like bounce, 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 bounce. It's like Murder, She Wrote. Once I get you out the clothes, driver's seats on the floor, they can hear you screaming mo, cause I'm feeling what you feeling. No more hoping and wishing. I'm about to take my key and stick it in the ignition. So give me that toot toot. Let me get that beep beep. Somebody was got me hooked thinking about R. Kelly because they were saying, oh man, and I got into it when they were singing it, right? And it's like, they were doing a reading, but sometimes when they do readings, music come in, so like they connect stuff, right? So one of the songs was it go, my mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. I don't want to hurt no one, but there's something I must confess. I gotta do it for y'all. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong. Okay, we done with that freaky stuff. I think another song that had came to me was, it came to someone else that I was listening to and kind of made me want to sing it when they reminded me of the song. So I haven't heard the song in a while, I don't think. And it was resonating with the reading or whatever. So it was called I'm Ready by Alicia Keys. I gotta think how it go. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. Oh. Moment of honesty. Someone's gotta take the lead tonight. Who's it gonna be? I'm gonna sit right here and tell you all that comes to me. And if you got something to say, you should say it right now. You should say it right now. You ready? You give me a feeling that I never I like it. Something. It's becoming something. Okay, I'm gonna make the words together for I'll be trying to. Man, I need to work on some vocal range and stuff too, but I'm really in this energy of like light and love, and I just want to share with everybody. And I say, let's celebrate, yo. Like, let's go. Let's go. God wants to bless us with this. If y'all vibing on this and y'all pulling these kind of videos and y'all with me and, you know, y'all sending and transforming and y'all realize it ain't for everybody. You know, ties got to be cut and attachments got to be let go of. And, you know, we had to fight all them shadows and them battles and them demons. And, you know, we rising with this courage now that we never knew we had it. We didn't know we had this. I didn't know I had this. I didn't know this was coming. You know, but here it is. I'm so free-spirited on the camera. Look at that mess. Not even like attempted to try to do something with myself because I feel so raw and real and authentic in this space. Like, I don't feel like I have to pretend for anybody. I feel like we get to breathe now, y'all. And it's crazy because the things that led up to this is insane. Like, y'all are not gonna believe it, like, at all. Like, I'm probably gonna have to write a book about it or something because I don't think it's believable. And I mean, like, I'm only 40 years old. I mean, like, that's kind of relatively old, but that's kind of relatively young, too. I'm just saying, for all the experiences I had, you would have thought I've been about 400 years old or something, like, for real. And after everything is said and done, I'm not broken. And I think that's what was the thought behind the narratives that, you know, came into my field. You know, it was meant to hurt me and tear me down and break me, and I'm standing. And it's a miracle because I know it ain't by my strength. I know whose strength is by. It only is. It's only spirit. It's only universe. It's only that greater, higher thing, bigger, excuse me, and most wonderful. And I'm so grateful for it. And I hope you are too. And I hope that you have that presence with you because I feel like we going into 26, y'all. And we are being manifestors and we're being magnets and we're elevating and ascending and in this time of ascension we're transforming. And while we're transforming, it's like shedding that old skin, that old self, dying to that old self and emerging from these shadows, from this spiritual battle into this new, conformed, transformed, beautiful, I want to say butterfly. Like, you know, the caterpillar goes into the cocoon and the cocoon is maybe like symbolic, similarly to like the dark night of the soul. I don't know what it's like to be inside there. Honestly, I'm not a butterfly. I'm sure I would know if I tried to tap in, but I never have. But I think it's the symbology behind it that, you know, something that's crawling on the floor, on the ground, ends up in a tree and upside down and silking itself into a cocoon for an extended period of time, and then comes out completely different than what it was before. You know, like this thing was crawling on the ground and now it's flying. Like, what a transformation. You know, like, I don't know a whole lot of other creatures that go that drastic. I think that is incredible. And there's so many types of them, you know, and they're so important to our species. Like, and the story is just, it's such an amazing story, you know, of transformation. And I think that a lot of us starseeds or angelic spirits or ETs, I don't even want to say ETs, extra, I don't even know, you know, people who are not of the earth, you know, I think that we can take a deep breath now and we can relax and we can calm down and we can stop worrying and we can allow this abundance and this joy and this liberation to unfold and manifest before us and to bring in with, of course, our allowing and alignment, not blocking our blessings, to come in, to take part, to own these God-given gifts and abilities and love and light, this bright light that we have to share with other people. And I didn't realize on what magnitude other people were doing it already. I was kind of like really surprised when I ran into platforms of people who were doing what I had dreamt to be doing. I was really like, thought I needed to niche up. I thought I needed to be like, oh, I'm a coach, or I'm a dancer, or I'm a singer, or I'm an actor, or I'm an advertisement, like I'm like I thought like I needed to be all my energy into one thing. And it kind of feels like we can tap into different things. God blessed us with many abilities, many talents, many gifts. And I know many of mine, and I've just never owned them. And I think I get a chance to finally own them. And I don't have to care about what nobody else think or say or feel about it, because I'm doing it for him. I feel like I'm allowing that free spirit to move through me and create whatever the heck it wants to create. Because I'm done getting in my own way. I'm done trying to impose, the things that I thought or was told was true about me, about, the lower level vibrations and energies, and just, all the terrible things that have been done and said. Just, unlearning them and letting them go, and not focusing my energy on them, and moving forward. And forward is ascending. And ascending is because, I feel like our magnitude is reaching further. Our gravitational pull, our field, our hearts are growing and overflowing with, all this love and light that God has blessed us with, and we're stepping into it. And stepping into it is like glorifying and magnifying his glory and honor and wonder and amazement so much more. And whether it's going to come through testimony, or through community connection, or through gifts and talents shared, or through algorithms, or whatever it is, or whatever it's not. If I get 0 views and 0 likes, and I know that I make this recording because I'm trying to be pleasing to my Father. So mission accomplished. And now that I have set aside that monkey mind, chatter, sabotage voice, I don't have anything blocking me from just like, busting out here, because I'm so much more fearless. I don't have things and people that I feel like are going to make harsh judgment calls on who they think that I was supposed to be, who they thought that I was, or idolizing me and then hating me for idolizing me, or telling me I wasn't, you guys know all the things that are said to us to make us shrink, all the things that were said out of hate and anger and fear, and of people's own light, of fear of their own self-love, fear of their own inability to be who they are supposed to be in this lifetime. The people who are intuitive and not listening, I don't know, I heard somebody call them a fallen angel, or I don't know, demons, or just dark forces, or whatever it is that is, whatever it was that created all those mishaps in Job's life. I think we too experience those forces, and I think they have the same ill intention with us, is to break us down and to make us think that God doesn't care about us, and that the separation of all of us are real, and we gotta fight the good fight and run the rat race and break our back and sweat to death, and step on the small people to get to the top at whatever cost. And I'm like, I don't I don't know about that. Not gonna fly with me. Just because like I can't live like that. Like I can't live off of somebody else's misfortune. Like and to think that people do is like, oh my God, it's so sad to think that people really think that they're thriving off of other people's misfortune. Like they don't understand how everything is recorded and how the Akashic records is gonna be accounted for, and you're gonna like have to answer for all. Like people really think they do stuff behind closed doors and behind people's backs, and in front of God's face, and there's not consequences. And I'm just like, this is what free will is about. We get to choose. We get to choose whether or not we're gonna tell that little white lie. We get to choose whether or not we're gonna take that thing out of the grocery store that we didn't pay for and not return it. We get to choose whether or not we gonna snap back when somebody make us mad. We get to choose. Those are how we gonna choose how we gonna feel after somebody responds to our light, whether it be good or bad. We gonna walk through those coals as victors or victims. That's also the choice, the free will. So I think mind blown here, because the gratitude of this moment of understanding, the awareness that has fallen over me, the downloads and the integrations are the trials and tribulations, everything has formed me in this fire. And now I'm so resilient because my bounce back is so strong that I don't think anything can stop me. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I'm going somewhere. And I don't know how long it's taking me to get there. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I know I'm going somewhere. I'm moving stuff, and it's moving forward in the direction that I want it to move in. And you know how I know? Because I have love and light inside of me when I'm doing it. I don't go to bed with a heavy conscience and feel like, who did I do wrong and mistreat? I don't go to bed thinking like, oh my God, I regret doing that. And I was so mean or angry, or I let something push my button. Of course, I'm going to let things push my buttons, okay? I'm human. But at the same time, it's just the realization that I have that choice. You have that choice. That's your choice. How you react and respond to the things going on outside of you, that's your choice. That's my choice. So if I get up here and I make a mess of this YouTube channel and then I get trolls or haters or, critics or whatever, and then, how I choose to take that is up to me. Whether I'm gonna be like, oh, that's gonna propel me to the top, or I'm gonna be like, oh, that's gonna tear me down and I'm never gonna show my face again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's up to me. That's personal choice. That's free will. That's what God gave me. And you know what? God also gave me confidence and courage to come out here and do this thing that I didn't think I'd ever be able to do, so raw and so real and so authentic, because my heart is in it. Because I feel like I'm here for somebody, for some reason, and I'm going somewhere. And I think you're going with me. So let's do this thing. And hopefully, soon we're going to see some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things together. Okay? So I love you guys. Thank you for being with me energetically and here, literally, right now, literally. I love you guys, and, stay strong, light and love to everyone, and, do your best to walk with love. Do things honorable, be noble, and be proud and have courage. We'll find our slogan. Love and light, you guys. I love you. Bye.